People at Nike who encourage you to just do it. By Toyota, reminding you to always buckle up. Do it for those who love you. And by AT&T, proud sponsor of the NBA and the New York Knicks.
In the third quarter, the Suns outscored the Knicks 33-17, and they've jumped to a 22-point lead. For those who may have tuned in late, this one got out of hand in the final seconds of the second quarter.
That was stage 2 of contact between Rivers and Kevin Johnson. And Rivers, who felt he had been done wrong on the last call, lost control. Another look at it. Kevin Johnson throwing a body block at Doc Rivers, and Rivers responded, and that opened up a wild melee between both teams.
In all, 12 technical fouls have been called in the game. That is called Suns ball. Greg Anthony, as we flash back, being ushered aside by Nick Trent and Mike Saunders, as he was told to leave, ejected right before the start of the third quarter.
Greg had left the bench and started throwing punches, which led to his ultimate ejection.
As a result, the Knicks have had to stay with the inexperienced point guard, Hubert Davis. Bo Kimball seeing much action here in the second half. Kimball around Marley, sets up Oakley, and it was last touched by the Suns. It will be Nick Ball.
Nicely set up. Nice job by Kimball setting up Charles. They couldn't make anything of it.
Knicks have 5 on the 24. Kimball. So Bo Kimball now 2 of 7 from the field. High Point men Charles Barkley, 31. Patrick Ewing with 24, but very quiet in the third quarter. West for Sabonis. Patrick Ewing with only 2 of his 24 in the second half. 1 for 6 from the field in the second half.
Herb Williams getting ready to come in now.
Rebound Oakley. Kimball for 3. Now West backing. 5 of the 24. Here's West.
Nice move by West. He eluded Charles Oakley.
26-point lead for the Phoenix Suns. Campbell bottled up. And the foul called. Here's Herb Williams. West on the foul. Williams and Smith replace Ewing and Oakley.
It's like Patrick Ewing goes out, a very tired player. A long night for he and Charles Oakley. Ewing carried this team offensively in the first half.
Ewing playing most of the way. Sits down with 24 points.
Think of it, Marv. John Starks was invisible tonight compared to what Knick fans and Pat Riley has seen of John Starks in the last several weeks.
Strong move by Kimball. Suns 96 and the Knicks 72. 7 points for Bo Kimball. West set up by Johnson. Phoenix leads 98-72.
Tough move by Mark West. He hangs in the air for that little second and then can dish that ball into the hole quite nicely.
3 minutes gone by in the fourth quarter. The Suns blowing out the Knicks. Charles Smith and the Suns now lead 98-74, or I should say what is left of the New York Knicks. What with the ejections of Starks, Rivers, and Mason. Phoenix losing Kevin Johnson, Danny Ainge in the process. Campbell with the steal. Here's Kimball from Campbell. Rebound Williams, and he's fouled by Chambers. there to see Paul Westphal standing up in front of the bench. One of the few coaches who spends most of the game sitting down. I asked him about it prior to the game. He said because of the bad knees.
Really?
So he may not be that calm, John. He's just protecting the knees. He says he has to sit. Once in a while he will stand. A fact for the night for you.
With the way this game has gone, that might rate up there as one of the better facts of the league. Top 5, certainly.
And Charles Barkley has had himself an enjoyable night. 12 for 21, 31 points, 10 rebounds.
Well, the Phoenix Suns had something to prove tonight facing the Knicks. That they got accused of letting that Indiana game go by the other night. 2 nights ago. That was big news here in Phoenix. They were accused of getting ready for the Knicks and not the Indiana Pacers, who surprised them with a 1-point win.
Out on Smith. One of those games, though, now the Knicks will see their 9-game win streak stop, and they have won 20 of the last 23 coming in as West is able to hit. But they can wipe it aside because there are unusual circumstances here. It's not as if the full complement of Suns went up against the full complement of the Knicks. Should these two clubs meet down the road in the finals, coming off this game, you can imagine the anticipation as Herb Williams is able to hit.
You know, Marv, teams get reputations sometimes because of an individual or maybe two. The Knicks have gotten their rough reputation basically because of Oakley and Anthony Mason and to some degree John Starks. That's 3 out of 12. Tonight's game, I think the direction this took is because of Kevin Johnson, period. This game was a terrific game until he opened his mouth up after a call that went in his direction.
All right, Campbell. Well, it was Johnson who got it going by reacting to the call that went against Doc Rivers. That started it all a couple of minutes before what took place at the end of the first half. Timeout taken. We'll be right back.
My brother, about to become a father.
So how big can a crib be? Season tickets went on sale today, Mike. And, well, maybe next year. We've gone 5 years straight.
Yeah.
Is this about the kid? This kid's getting for free, you know. It's gonna be a little tight. Mike, this year's on me.
Only one beer has the taste as genuine as the people who drink it. Budweiser.
Now, the new little guy's going to every game, right?
Bobby, it could be a girl.
Girl?
Mr. Napier?
Katie was 87, not 88. Smith, check the Pearson file. Run-on sentence. I heard that. Your tie clashes.
Mr. Nagler? Mr. Nagler, this is Mr. Johnson.
I've always been with AT&T, and I never heard of your company until last night.
Copy!
I've got deadlines, Johnson. Is your network as reliable as AT&T's?
Well, that depends on how you define reliability.
Will my calls go through as fast as AT&T? What about my faxes?
Aren't all companies the same?
In a word, no. AT&T guarantees that I'll be satisfied with everything we just went over. Want to work here? Gotta have the facts. Turkey, tomato, and horseradish on whole wheat. Nice.
AT&T, the best in the business. Call us.
Well, Dutch Boy in the paint is bringing us the dramatic story of this game. And that is the ejections and number of technicals called because of fighting. 12 technicals.
Looking for a serious workout but don't have time for the gym? Then check out Hoist Home Gyms, available exclusively at La Placa's Fitness Store. Unparalleled quiet function in the corner of your home. Select your preferred range of motion designed to fit everyone. Work on your back, abdomen, biceps, or any other part of your body. Hoist is made in the USA and has a lifetime warranty. La Placa's also carries a large selection of universal and free weight equipment. La Placa's Fitness Store in Clifton, just off Route 46 and the Garden State Parkway.
For 3 years, World Car magazines ranked Dunlop D40 M2 with the best. But now SP Sport 8000 has arrived. In tests against 8 of the world's best tires, Dunlop was the one to beat. And test-proven technology goes into all our tires, like the GT Qualifier, the D60A2, the Axiom, and Dunlop Light Truck Radial.
With a full line of Dunlop tires for all vehicles, see Mike at Arts Tire Service, 225 Goffle Road, Hawthorne, or Rich at Tires of Wayne, 11 Mountain View Boulevard, Wayne.
81. We mentioned the Knicks going on to play the Utah Jazz, LA Lakers, Golden State Warriors. Tomorrow, the Suns play the Lakers in LA, then home for Milwaukee. Here's Chambers. Suns lead 104-81, and Charles makes his return to Philadelphia on Sunday against the Sixers. It sounds like something that Charles will enjoy. Here's Herb Williams on the turnaround, and Barkley fires it down to Ceballos. Oh, nice catch, and that's a gorgeous play. He thought he was fouled. Cedric Ceballos looking like a wide receiver going out for a deep pass route. Tony Campbell, Phoenix 106, and the Knicks 83, and so the Knicks, who have handed out a couple of blowouts in their last 2 games, are now at the wrong end of the extensive garbage time with 5:20 remaining in the game. Chambers is fouled. Campbell picks it up.
Interesting stats for the third quarter foul shooting. The Suns, the home team Suns, 11 of 12 from the line. The Knicks did not go to the line in the third quarter.
Pat Riley with some words in the direction of Steve Javie. Get the idea Pat may be looking for a tee here. Very upset.
Yeah, you could see that, but I could also see where he doesn't want to make himself the focus here as his team is out of this game. Tell you, it's been a long time since Pat Riley's been on all fours in a basketball game as he was at the end of the first half. He was right in the middle of all of that, as was Dick Carter.
Mark West receiving an ovation.
What did I miss, Marv? What did Mark West do to, let's see what the numbers are to deserve this?
A decent game, 12 points, 5 rebounds, but I think the crowd overreacting, as you indicate. Hey, nice place to play.
Well,
they love their Phoenix Suns.
It is generally acknowledged to be the most beautiful arena in the NBA, that's for sure.
And I know you took a tour earlier.
Very nice of Jerry Colangelo, who makes all the big decisions around here to take Mike Green and I around the place. A beautiful, beautiful arena.
Nice move by Hubert Davis. The Suns with a 108-85 lead. This arena unveiled this season. The Suns have played at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum since the inception of the franchise back in 1965. Miller gets to it. Phoenix gets a new 24. Frank Johnson rejected by Charles Smith. Good play by Charles.
Charles has done a nice job tonight in that department for the Knicks.
Here's Barkley for 3. Knicks with 9 blocks in all for the game. Charles with 2. And a foul is called. Don Davis. There's the president of the Phoenix Suns, Jerry Colangelo.
Jerry telling me before the game as he took us on that tour, Marv, of his days in Chicago, where he grew up and walking around the old Chicago Stadium, which still exists. Oliver Miller powering his way inside, 6'9", 290. 290 in this corner. But Jerry said someday all those memories of the old Chicago Stadium burned in his mind when they designed this place, and he was involved in every decision made.
Kimball going to his left. Herb Williams not able to follow. Well, Eric Anderson will check in just a moment, so Pat Riley will have used the entire arsenal. And I see Tim Kempton getting set to make an appearance. Bo Kimball. So Bo has 9 points. 22nd timeout taken by the Suns. 3:24 remaining in the game. And this program is authorized by Madison Square Garden Productions, Incorporated, solely for the entertainment of our audience. Any publications